Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Newcastle, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Lowe's first in the door. Just gonna push the vocal mic up a little bit. Good evening, Tim, on YouTube down there in Houghton-le-Spring, ladies and gentlemen. And then we've got Roger O'Donnell. Hello, Roger O'Donnell. I don't know where Roger O'Donnell is. Jeff Lewis. Okay, so we're reaching YouTube and we're reaching Facebook, the two most important ones. I think we're probably reaching Twitch as well, but that one's a bit of a no man's land for me at the moment. So everybody say hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm set up and Ireland, seen you at the Rory Fest. Incredible playing. Oh, well, thank you very much, Roger. With comments like that, you're more than welcome. Thank you. And so we shall continue. I'm just going to mess on and get warmed up. We played in Spain last weekend, and I have to tell you, this guitar has gone bananas, and it was extremely hot. Jürgen Keller, good evening, sir. Yeah, this guitar's gone absolutely bananas since Spain. I think it must be something to do with temperature. If you know where one's going, Tim. So is good evening. There's a name there that I can't pronounce, but lots of red guitars. I don't know what language that is. I don't know if anybody can help us out with that, but I presume you can see and hear everything's okay. Picture's clear. I'm going to start with a song called What Blues Not Blues, which features Jim Drummond on drums, Kenny Hutchison on bass, and me on guitar and organ. Hebrew, maybe. Oh, first one's always the hardest one to get down. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Johnny Gallagher. How you doing, mate? Nice to hear from you. Johnny Gallagher on Facebook there. Friend of mine in Ireland. Pardon the bad accent. Yoni Anise. Excuse me, Yoni Anise. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Glad you like it. Jürgen Keller, welcome to the show. Dale Boyd, how are you doing? See you down at the Cavern in a couple of weeks' time, few weeks' time. Gina Adams in Los Angeles. Is it Gina Adams in Los Angeles? Tim Lowe's, wonderful. Tim Lowe's in Houghton Le Spring. Thank you very much. Let me tune up, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, this guitar went to Spain and back. Extremely hot. And it's gone a bit raggy. Fabioski, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Fabioski. What's second, he said. Mirror of the mind. Let's see about that. There we go. That one's called Mirror of the Mind, Tim, and it's available. It's available on an album called All Clear. Hello, Paul Miles. Good evening, Roger. Any tips for better accuracy and fluency? I've got one tip, Roger, and it's the one that nobody wants to hear. Play a guitar for 5 hours a day every day for 40 years. That's the answer. Yeah, I'm kind of joking, but I'm not, Tim. And Roger, I don't wish to be flippant or rude, but I mean that's kind of what I've done. Is I've basically played as long as I can for as many years as I possibly can, and done as many gigs as I possibly can. That's the tip. There is no shortcut, unfortunately. But I'll tell you what, if you want to talk about lessons, anybody, only 5 hours, yeah. Depends if you got to go and sign on or not. Boston, hello Stephen in Boston. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can email me at paul@paulrose.co.uk. If you want to talk about lessons, I do Skype lessons, Zoom lessons, whatever. You know, I think one of the things about learning scales and modes, I was talking to a very talented young guitar player the other day, and we were talking about scales and modes, and one of the things that I said during the conversation, I hope you can all hear me all right, is how these things all connect. You know, so like if you take, let's just get the guitar on, don't need any distortion. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, in tune version. Now here's an F major, F minor. Okay, I'm just fluffing it there, but I mean, that's how powerful. So it's learning these things. We can all sit and go, great. Then what are you going to do? I mean, here's a D major scale, right? What are you going to do with that? That's what you're going to do with it. So it's all well and good learning a D major scale. What are you going to do with it? This is where the gold's buried, ladies and gentlemen. Roger, please drop us a line. Send me a postcard, drop me a line. I do lessons. I do blocks of 5. Stephen Coleman, my friend there in Boston, Massachusetts, just giving a great plug. He says I do excellent lessons. And it's all about how this stuff ties up. And there's a very good jazz guitar player here in Newcastle called James Burkett, and he spelled it out to me very simply. He says if you think of each chord as a paving block, so there's A minor, there's D minor, there's F major 7, there's whatever. It's the moment that it's the bit of cement between the paving blocks. Is where the go. It's where the magic is. It's where it changes. It's where the What a sound. Okay, what am I playing today? I'll tell you. I'm playing an LSL Saticoy. There's only 3 guitars like this in the whole world. If you want to get the 4th, email Lance Lerman and he'll build you one. It's going to cost you. And I've got Lollar pickups. These are Lollar 64s. Yes, Lollar 64s. Okay, enough talk, back to the music. Track 3, what we've got. Little Billy Bumpkin. Okay, they're all originals so far, ladies and gentlemen. All originals, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is called Little Billy Bumpkin, and it's the I did a video called Little Bobby Bollock Chops, and this is kind of the follow-up to that, and it goes like this. It's a kind of country thing. I'm going to do it again. This guitar's gone mad since this little holiday in Spain. Yeah, okay, so I hope you're all enjoying the show, ladies and gentlemen. All original tunes so far. We'll be doing a couple of cover versions this evening. A couple of smashing cover versions, folks. Beautiful cover versions. Tunes that nobody can write today. There's nobody that I know of. And I think it's all about tunes, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about melodies and tunes. Eleanor Rigby. Oh, Jesus. Mark Radke. It's early Sunday afternoon here in Midwest over in the States. Enjoying and listening and observing your commentary. Very nice. Thank you. Mark Radke. You are absolutely 100% more than welcome. David Cowan, sounding great. Paul Rose. That's my name. Okay, this next one features the late great Ted McKenna on drums and Kenny Hutchison on bass, our friend Kenny Hutchison. And we recorded this and sitting in the garden enjoying your show. Thank you very much, Anita. Missed out on 2 weeks of music. I was on holiday. It's so great to hear it again. Well, I was actually on the road with the band of friends, David. So I didn't get as many streams done as I would like to. Jürgen, what string gauge? I'm using 9 to 42s on the Strat. On the Les Paul, I use 10 to 46. But on the Strat, I use 9 to 42s. It's all about neck gauges. Les Paul necks are shorter than Strat necks, so I use a heavier string. Okay, number 4. Ted McKenna on the drums. God rest his soul. I might be going to step over this one actually because I've got a bit of a. Just bear with me, folks. This is a mistake of mine. It's not a. Yeah, okay. We're stepping over this one. Sorry, folks. Sorry. What's track 5? Back to track 5. Wet Brain. Okay. Jim Drummond on the drums. This is Wet Brain. It's what happens if you drink too much. You get a wet brain, ladies and gentlemen. It's not pleasant. Jim Drummond on drums, me on bass. My God, the tuning's going bananas on this guitar tonight. Took this guitar on a lovely holiday to Spain, and this is how it thanks you. Thank you very much, Stephen Coleman, in the super chats there. Stephen Coleman, $20 US. Very much appreciated, Stephen. Really appreciate that, my friend. Okay, what's track 5? Track 6, Surrender. Okay. I doubt it. This guitar normally, this guitar is normally 99.9% completely dependable, but it's been to Spain and it was unbelievably hot. You know, the rehearsal studio was hot, the aeroplane was hot, the festival was hot, the hotel was hot, the train was hot. Now I've brought it back to dear old Newcastle. Yes, I'll look after that guitar for you, Tim. I think I've just located the problem. Bear with us, folks. Number 6, Surrender. Okay. So this is kind of a Floydy thing. And it goes like this. That's the way that one ends. Funny ending, that one, isn't it? Yes. Aye, so that was number 6, which means the next one's number 7. Oh, one of the most beautiful tunes ever written, my friends. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we don't need all of that distortion for this one. Hello, Ray. How are you doing? Davey O, good evening. Okay, so I'm a tunes man. I'm not really a shred fan. I'm not a shredder. Tried to be a shredder for a long time. Very unsatisfactory. But I like the tunes, ladies and gentlemen. I like the tunes. So I'm going to try and do this one. Hopefully keep it real. I certainly need to check the tune in because this guitar's been going bananas tonight. Yeah, brought this guitar back from Spain and it's gone bananas. I've had that little issue with the internet cutting in and cutting out, so just give us a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I've lost the chat, but I'll reopen it and hopefully we can catch up. Yeah, I've had some problems. The weather seems to be yeah, it's strange. Can somebody send me a message and just see if I'm receiving it or not, because we're having some trouble with the internet. I think it's to do with the weather or something like that. Let's just close this and reopen it. It's a real pain in the neck. It says that there's something wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to read your chats. Chris Riding, no probs. Okay. P. Schmidt, loud and clear. Okay. I play for the Band of Friends, yes. Earth to Paul, Stephen Coleman, testing. Yeah. Receiving in Los Angeles, all well. Yeah. Well, I've got I just want to go off topic a little bit. If you're someone's saying that there's a jitter slightly there, Ray and Leslie Reed. Ray, I've got like a solid red block here, which means that the connection is 100%. If it flashes amber or yellow, I'm in trouble, and it's been red all night. But this laptop keeps cutting itself off from the internet for some reason. So we'll just see what we could do, basically. Just keep going. I only have eyes for you. Here's another one. Now, a lot of people ask me who my favourite guitar player is. And I haven't actually got a favourite guitar player. I have a lot of guitar players who I like very much. And they include Hank Marvin, Roy Buchanan, Jeff Beck, Richie Blackmore, Alan Holdsworth, Edward Van Halen, Pat Metheny, John Scofield, Frank Zappa, Jimi Hendrix, Johnny Winter. Okay. You enjoyed that? Oh, you're in Austria. Lovely. Richie Blackmore's a king of kings. Yes, of course he is. Deep Purple made in Japan. Peter Frampton. Okay, so... But ultimately, I like the tunes, ladies and gentlemen. I like the tunes. And this is a tune. This one here is a tune. Alrighty, it is number 8. Killing Me Softly. Let's just check the sounds right. Okay, here we go. Yes, that's a beautiful. There's so many beautiful tunes out there. So many wrong notes in there as well, but we don't talk about wrong notes. Gun Hill Blues, ladies and gentlemen. Gun Hill Blues. P. Schmidt says they love me. P. Schmidt says I love you. I don't know if they're talking to me or not. I hope it's not a Hugh Edwards scenario building up here in the background, ladies and gentlemen. Track 9. Okay, let's go. Plenty of distortion on this. Bit like that. This bloody thing keeps disconnecting from the bloody internet. What's that bloody, the damn heat and the damn flies. The fucking flies and the fucking heat. I bloody tell you what it is. I'm using a standard Dunlop Crybaby. Standard Dunlop Crybaby. Restream chat is trying to connect, so messages can't be sent yet. Okay. Don't know what the bloody hell's the matter with this internet on this laptop. That's just position of the room or whatever. But I hate streaming and not being able to communicate with you all, because it's the whole point, isn't it? It's the whole point. Okay, I'm going to knock it on the head, ladies and gentlemen. Going to knock it on the head. Yeah. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. This last one's called Walker Road. And it's named after Walker Road in Newcastle upon Tyne. Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you very much. Let me just have a slug of water. Walker Road and in Biker. Walker Road that runs from Walker to Baker. Frank, drink water. This is an appropriate time for you to leave a message there, Frank. Thank you very much. Okay. Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Thank you, Gina Adams. Thank you very much. Have you liked? Have you subscribed? I have a Patreon page. Some of you patronise me. Oh, no, there you go. That bloody thing's just bloody gone off again. Oh, it's back on. Yeah, I've got a Patreon page. I've also got a PayPal page. Is my German friend out there with the PayPal link? Would you be kind enough to share it for us, at least onto Facebook? If you, I'll tell you what, I shall stop that. I shall stop that auto switching of the cameras, so we can all stay in one place. Press that button. Now it won't change. Okay. Okay. This internet's just. This laptop's just off its face. I don't know what the bloody hell it's doing. But anyway, if you want to ask any questions about gear or about lessons or about these tracks and the albums that they came from or the backing tracks that you could play along to yourself, send me an email, paul@paulrose.co.uk. I don't think there's much more else I can say than that. Hopefully be back. Well, I should be back next Sunday. I've got some new plans. Got some new plans for the live stream. I'm thinking of going acoustic, ladies and gentlemen, for some live streams. I'm thinking of doing a weekly or a monthly or every 2 weeks, maybe do an acoustic live stream, which would just make a change from the electric. I've got a guitar there, needs refretting. I'll get that refretted, and then hopefully we'll be up and running. But working on things, thinking about things, planning things. It's a different world, to how it was all those years ago. Now you to get a record deal and make an album, go out and tour and make any serious money is very difficult. But what else do you do? What else do you do with your life when you love music? And this is why I do these streams, is because I love music, ladies and gentlemen. I love to play music and I love to share the music with you. That's why I'm doing it. If I was here for money and business and riches, I would have got out years ago. I would have gone into something else where I could have got rich, but I'm not here to get rich. I'm here because I love music, which is puts me in a very difficult situation. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the show, folks. And I've been using an LSL guitar. Let's have a look at the LSL website. It's lslinstruments.com. I think Guitar in Newcastle carry these guitars. Thomann has them in Germany, so that's all of Europe taken care of. I don't know if the Guitar Centre in America carries them, but if you're in America, you could probably just email that LSL directly and buy your guitar from there. We've reconnected to the internet, so let's just see if I can catch up with your chats. I've got to do something about this. These messaging laptops keep disconnecting from the internet. It's a real pain in the arse. Yeah, there you are, you're back, okay. Don't you wonder? Don't you, deal? Yeah. Okay. I will go back and reread your messages, because obviously it's very humid, it's very warm, and it's very windy, and that can often disrupt the internet. This streaming laptop's been rock solid, but that one not so. Okay, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, as long as the music and the picture has stayed true and constant and good quality, that's fine. And I'll reread your messages later on watching the telly. So, I'm going to watch a film. I started to watch a film earlier on. I'm going to go back and watch it. So, thank you very much, everybody. Just to remind you, I have a PayPal account. a Patreon account. You know, drop £5 a month in there, £1 a month, £10 a month, and I can keep all of this software up and running and all of these cameras in working order. You know, it's it would be appreciated, but that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for money. I'm here for music. Okay, that's everything. I think that's everything. Thank you very much, Tim. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. You're having a little... Oh, not to worry, not to worry, not to worry, not to worry. Okay. Right, I'm going to... Once you see, the thing is once I press this button, that's it. There's no coming back. Because once you press this button, it triggers a video. And once that video gets to an end, it's got a function on it called on completion, end stream. So when I press that button, it's away. I'm gone. There's no coming back, ladies and gentlemen. None whatsoever. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What a horrible racket. The weather screwed up the tuning. Good evening, everybody. Good night. I'll see you next Sunday. Very, very probably I'll see you next Sunday. And also stand by for some acoustic live streams. Although I've got to get the acoustic re-fretted. Maybe a friend of mine will lend us an acoustic. I know someone with a really nice acoustic. Plays the piano. It's called Paul. Right. Thanks, folks. Good night. Really appreciate your appreciation. Genuinely, wholeheartedly appreciate your appreciation. See you later. Bye-bye.